Peace Queen. It's Melissa Crawford of thequeencode.com. And the message today is part 4 in the Queen Ascension series. So if you haven't seen parts 1 through 3, I do encourage you later to go back and watch those parts as well, especially part 1, because in part 1 I go into greater detail about why I'm doing this series and what it really means. But I'll do a quick recap here. So the series is called Queen Ascension. In other words, Queens Rising. And that's exactly what's going on right now. Right now, all over the world, women are feeling like an inner pull to want to know why they're here. What am I meant to do? We're really being called to a higher level. And it's not just like another level. It's a new dimension. And a dimension is like another world. And so in this process, in this journey of up-leveling, there's a lot of things that you may be dealing with. And maybe you don't understand what you're going through, or you need some clarity. Well, that's what this series is for. I want to give you some clarity and some guidance about how to make the shift from where you are to reigning as the queen that you're called to be. And like I said, it's more than just moving to the next level. This is a leap. This is another dimension. And right now we are in the 3rd dimension, moving to the 4th dimension. Now the 3rd dimension energy is, really what we're coming out of. As I said, we've been in the 3rd dimension as a planet for probably about 2,000 to 3,000 years. And the 3rd dimension energy is very much like the fire energy, the solar plexus, the get it done, the go forth, the conquer. It's very masculine in nature, right? And in this 3rd dimensional realm that we've been in, we've had some amazing inventions, some amazing innovations, amazing technologies. There's a lot that we've gotten done. But on the flip side of that, because we've been mainly in our masculine for so long, it's also brought a lot of conflict and chaos, a lot of wars, a lot of fear. And with fear comes limitation, lack, strife, disease. And so in many regards, being in this 3rd dimensional realm has been like being in hell on earth. But we're moving right now up to the 4th dimension, which is a totally different vibration. And it's a vibration of expansion. There is no limitation. We're actually coming back to that great truth that all things are possible. It's a vibration of expansion, of heart, of fulfillment, of peace, of meaning, of purpose. And even if you don't understand the 3rd or 4th dimension, we can all feel it, because all of a sudden, so many of us are starting to wonder, why am I here? That's the 4th dimension rising. We want to give meaning and purpose to our lives. We want fulfillment. We don't want to fight anymore. We just want peace. And so the 4th dimension is very feminine in nature. And, it's not that we're supposed to leave behind everything that we've learned in the 3rd dimension, because we've learned some good things there. But this is the age of integration, where we're supposed to take the good from the 3rd dimension, but rise to the next level, to the 4th dimension. And so I want to give you some clarity on this path, because it can be a rocky road, because it's so different from what you're used to. You have to learn a whole new way of being. But the good news is the new way of being that you're learning is exactly what you've always desired. Okay? So again, that's what this series is about. So here in part 4, the distinction that I want to make, I'm talking about the 3rd dimensional queen versus the 4th dimensional queen. And I'm giving you a clear distinction so you can choose. Do you want to continue to hang back in the old ways, or do you want to move forward to something higher, to something better, to something that's more expansive, to stepping into who you truly are? So the 3D queen versus the 4D queen is what we're talking about here. Now in part 4, the difference that I want to bring out is that, as queens, we can be very creative. Very, very creative. So creative that, you may get a new idea every second, or you may have different interests, or you may be multi-talented, very multi-talented. And if you're that kind of queen in the 3D realm, then it'll manifest itself as being what we would call the Jill of all trades. So the 3D queen is the Jill of all trades. She is a person that, she has all of these amazing ideas. She doesn't know what to do first, and she's probably working on a gazillion different things at one time. She probably has a house full of clutter. She probably has closets full of clutter. She's probably hanging on to a lot of things that she should let go of. But overall, she's a queen that is very multi-talented, very creative, and instead of it being a blessing, sometimes it feels more like a curse, because she's spread so thin that she's not really getting much done. And it's hurtful because she has all these big dreams, but she can't seem to move forward. So she's the Jill of all trades. She's a woman that focuses on starting things. She's excited by starting new things. Now, on the other hand, the 4D queen is a woman that's very creative. She's very multi-talented, but she's not the Jill of all trades. She is the master of her gifts. Yeah, she has multiple gifts. Yeah, she can do, different things, but she leads with the thing that she is most passionate about. And she lets all that other stuff fall to the wayside. So instead of focusing on starting, she's a queen with a mission to complete things. Because I'll tell you, when you think about great empires are not built with half-baked bricks. You have to complete something in order to build to the next level. And so the 4D queen has become a master of her gifts. She understands that she has to limit herself in just a few areas for a little while, and then she adds on top of that. So, and I call this the mogul queen, actually. So if you're the woman that has all of these amazing ideas, you are what I would call the mogul queen. And in the 3D world, you may feel frazzled. You may feel frantic trying to get all this stuff done. You may be the kind of queen that may have 3 or 4 side hustles going on. But if you want to effectively step into your power, you really have to move to that level of becoming master of your gifts. And when you are a queen reigning on your throne, you have to release the good things to pursue the great things. Because the thing about it is, if you're wanting greatness will not dwell in clutter. Greatness does not dwell in confusion. Greatness is not going to come down and meet you in your mess. You have to get extremely clear. Greatness loves clarity. And I'll tell you, I have a serious story around, my journey as a mogul queen, going from the 3D to the 4D. And I'm not going to tell you here because, this video has been long enough, but this story is so important. And the transformation has been so amazing for me that I'm actually putting it in a masterclass. I'm having a masterclass April 9th, 6 p.m. Eastern Time. And this is actually a masterclass that's a part of the Royal Academy for Rising Queens. And in this masterclass, I am giving you not only just a mogul queen, but there's 5 other queens that I want to talk about, 5 other queen types. And I'm giving you the distinct way that I've actually managed to go from being frantic to focused. Going from being Jill of all trades, Lord knows I was, to being the master of my gifts. And I'm telling you, there's some decisions that I've made along the way that have changed everything for me. So, in this masterclass, I want to go deeper into this. I want to go deeper into the mogul queen. I want to go deeper into what you have to let go of so you can finally operate in your brilliance, in your genius. A queen on her throne only pursues her genius and nothing else. So if you know that this is you and you're struggling because it's like, I have so much potential and you're trying to do it all and you're all over the place and you don't know where to start because there's just so many options, this masterclass is for you. Okay? So if you want to sign up for that masterclass, go to www.readytorain.com/royal. Now, if you look above me or below me, you're going to see that website, readytorain.com/royal. Sign up for the class. It's going to be totally amazing. I am not leaving anything back. I am giving you exactly what I did, the blueprint, to go from that 3D state to that 4D state, to go from being a mogul queen who's building an empire. And it can happen very fast for you. And it can be, it's like your life will change on a dime. Okay? So again, right now, as you're going to sign up, make your decision. Do you want to continue to be in the wilderness, walking around in circles, passing the same rock like I was 5 years ago? Or are you ready to build the empire that you've been envisioning? It can happen for you. Okay, so again, readytorain.com/royal, and next week I'll be back with part 5 of the Queen Ascension series. Talk to you soon.